there, this is Teresa. We're going to see what's happening for you in the next 24 hours. We're going to get a tarot card to see what is the energy surrounding you. What is it you need to surrender? What is it that you need to embrace? What is your animal oracle message? What is your angel number? What is your self-care, self-love advice for the next 24 hours? And ask a question, get an answer. Bonus for you. Keep in mind, this is going to be general collective. I will put the timestamps down below. We'll look at Aries through Pisces. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising placements. We are going to start with Aries. Aries, the next 24 hours, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're in an energy of feeling confident, feeling stable, feeling secure. There is definitely confidence with your work, stability, and security. What you're needing to surrender is effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow, trying not to force it like a river. So you could be working really hard. You might be needing to enjoy the fruits of your labor the next 24 hours. You're needing to embrace self-doubt. You're questioning yourself and you're unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and the power to see through it. Now is the time to break free from the limiting patterns. So don't doubt yourself, your confidence of who you are. Your animal spirit is the lion. It's all about being in control. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, Aries, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce the level of frustration. So you could be seeing a lot of lions. You may have Leo in your chart. Your angel number for the next 24 hours is 818. It says breaking old patterns. Reflection, change, growth, mindset, and cycles. Pause and reflect before moving forward with any project. Even if you're deeply invested, taking time to reconsider can benefit everybody involved. Avoid getting stuck in negative thought patterns as to what to focus on tends to manifest. So ask yourself in the next 24 hours, what old patterns or negative thoughts are holding you back? And how can you break these cycles and focus on a positive change? Take time for a personal retreat or journal about patterns you want to change. Reflect on your past experiences, shift your mindset, and introduce small positive changes to build healthier habits for you. So there's some doubt you're going to have in the next 24 hours, maybe to do with your job or even a relationship. You're needing to not put any effort in. Just really be able to get to a mindset of maintaining control. You could be seeing angel number 818. Your self-love, self-care oracle message of advice is 33, being loud yet powerful. It says maintaining your standards and your ideas, and you're proudly loud and powerful about them. So sometimes silence is the biggest piece of advice when you want to feel empowered. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. It's your silence speaks words. I do have this bonus angel deck. Ask a question, get an answer. I want you to think of one question. Let's see what the answer is for you, Aries. The answer is with perfect timing, with whatever that question is. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. We do have the 8 of Wands for your overall energy in the next 24 hours, Taurus. There is going to be rapid communication. Something's happening really quickly for you, something that you're needing to realize is being presented really fast. Now you're being asked to surrender to prayer in regards to the circumstances or the situation. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe. Your answers and support are going to arrive. So whatever this communication is that comes in the next 24 hours, you're needing to surrender to the prayer at this time. And embrace to opening up. Open up when prayers are being asked. Be open and receptive to receiving what the prayers say. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let your walls down and trust that they want what is best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up, being open and receptive. We also have the owl energy, which is all about observation. It says you're being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. So pay attention to that in the next 24 hours. You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from this person. So this person's going to be speaking something to you. You need to be open and receptive to understanding what is it that they're speaking, or are they being honest with you? We do have angel number 3232, which is about taking charge. It's all about you feeling empowered to take the initiative to lead and being bold with improving your self-determination. It says, take control of your life and steer it towards your desired outcomes. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and they contribute to your personal growth. What areas of my life do I need to take more control over? That's what you need to ask yourself in the next 24 hours. How can I make proactive changes to improve my situation? So it's looking at things from a different perspective. Identify one area in your life where you have been passive and take immediate steps to assert control. Make improvements, set clear goals, and take deliberate actions towards achieving what those goals are. And your self-love, self-oracle advice is having a healthy lifestyle is going to be important, number 32. It says, I am conscious of the force of my nutritious food and know that a healthy lifestyle is not just a trend, but it's a fundamental part for me to be happy. So you're really needing to embrace a healthier diet, healthier lifestyle that's going to help nurture your soul, and it's also going to help you be able to see things clearly. I have this bonus, ask a question, get an answer. Think of your question and let's see what the answer to your question is. I'm going to do 3 shuffles. One more shuffle. For Taurus, what is the answer to your question? The answer is a yes. So whatever that question was, it is a definite yes for that question. Gemini, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. We have the Emperor energy in the next 24 hours. You're going to be emanating the energy of the Emperor. So you could be feeling a little bit stubborn, a little bit rigid. You could be feeling empowered that you need to be in control of a situation. You could be a parent. Maybe you're a single parent and you're having to step into a stronger role or position with your children. You maybe own a business. You maybe are feeling that you need to be empowered in the next 24 hours to take the reins over your business. What do you need to surrender? Resentments, okay? So you could be dealing with your boss in the next 24 hours potentially. It says, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So if you are a single parent and you co-parent with somebody, there could be something that you're being very stubborn, that you're very resentful towards the person you have a child or children with, that you're needing to observe that holding on to this resentment is all it's doing is poisoning you. It's not helping you, it's not helping the co-parenting dynamic, and it's definitely not helping your child or children involved. Now, it looks like professional assistance is what you're needing to embrace. It says, it may be time to seek wise counsel, maybe a neutral third party, a mediator, so to speak, someone who is neutral between you and this other person. This could be an area in your life from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. So you're needing to embrace the idea of maybe it's time to seek professional guidance, professional advice, professional wisdom in your circumstances and situation. Your animal oracle is the raccoon, which is about letting go. It says, this message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come for you to let go. Something is halting your progress and you're spinning your wheels. Once you embrace the change, blessings will follow. So if you are a single parent and you are in a co-parenting dynamic, you may need to recognize that letting go of some type of anger or resentment. So for example, let's say that you were in a relationship with your person that you have a child or children with, and they cheated on you. And now you're no longer together, but they're with the person that they cheated on you with. You're still holding that resentment or that anger, and it's making the co-parenting dynamic very difficult or very challenging because you are in this very stubborn, rigid energy, not wanting to conform to anyone or anything. It's one of those things where you may feel like you're in the right. And your animal oracle message with that raccoon is about looking at the resentment you're still holding on to and actually letting it go, being able to take that initiative. Your angel number is 2, which is relationships, okay? It's all about community, partnerships, connections, support, friendship, and having a new beginning. Reflect on the roles in your relationships. This card may be signaling that you need the support of community to overcome a challenge, that you're ready to embrace a new friendship or a meaningful partnership. So ask yourself, in what ways can I strengthen my current relationship or open myself up to new connections? By letting something go with that resentment in the next 24 hours, you could be able to actually move the needle with opening yourself up and no longer feeling resentful. So it says to reach out to somebody today who could use the support or help you explore a new social opportunity that aligns with your values. So with this relationship, you could be seeing a lot of twos. Twos is about leaning on support with those that you trust or those that you love. So you could reach out to other friends that maybe have went through the same situation. You could reach out to your pastor or a counselor or a family or a friend or a neighbor, somebody else that can help support you with seeing vision of how you could release the resentment that you feel, whether it's towards your boss or towards another person, a friend, a family. Maybe you're in a partnership, a business partnership, and you're resentful towards your partner making decisions on the business and not talking to you about it. There's something about you being supported to let go of the resentment that you're harboring in the circumstance of the situation. Now, your self-love message is number 30. It says, I am blooming. I am full of authenticity because I bloom exactly the way I was always meant to be. So what you're going through is an experience that you had chosen to go through in your past life, that now is the experience and the lessons for you to master. You may say, well, why am I going through this? Why am I being challenged in this situation? I didn't ask to be cheated on. I didn't ask to be in a co-parenting dynamic. I didn't ask for my partner to take advantage of the business or circumstances. You're needing to learn this lesson of why, so that you can actually blossom and bloom on a soul level. And that's what you're being asked to understand. Now, I do have this bonus angel deck, ask a question, get an answer. Let's see what the answer to your question is. One more shuffle. The answer is wait. So there's answer to that question is not available just quite yet. You're needing to wait it out and see what more information needs to be gathered or what more needs to transpire before that answer can come to full fruition for you. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. Your card for the next 24 hours is the Hangman, Pisces energy. So you're being asked to patiently wait and really think and analyze over a situation or a circumstance, to be able to surrender and let something go, something that you're holding on to that you keep thinking about over and over and over again. In the next 24 hours, you're being asked to let it go. And you're needing to embrace what this stubbornness is of letting go. It says, surrender. If you're tensing up or you're taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This is going to help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So there's something you're needing to surrender, which is your stubbornness. You're being very stubborn in a situation with somebody in the next 24 hours, and you're being asked to let go of that stubbornness, to realize that you can think and analyze, but you need to finally let it go. You can't continue to hold on to it. What you're needing to embrace is the soul's whisper. So your soul is whispering its deepest desires about the truth. So during introspection the next 24 hours, you see the truth that you maybe are being stubborn. In the quiet moments, I want you to listen closely. You're being guided towards your authentic self. So this is your higher self wanting to communicate what the truth is, that you don't have to hold on to this anger or this resentment, that you don't have to hold on to the stubbornness of the circumstance in the next 24 hours. Your animal oracle is the swan. It's all about love. It says, you have found your soulmate, or they're just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find each other, their way back to each other. All of those things they went through will be worth it. So you could be actually reconciling with somebody in the next 24 hours that is your soulmate. That the two of you had broken up in the past, or it had not worked out in the past because there were lessons that both of you separately on a soul level still needed to go through on your individual journeys. But now reconciliation is upon you. So in the next 24 hours, you may have to let go of why there was a separation, why there was a breakup, why there was a divide. Your angel number in the next 24 hours is 8585. It's about practicing gratitude. Patience, gratitude, abundance, perspective, success, appreciation, and the ripple effect. Focusing on gratitude shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you already have and what you can achieve. This positive mindset is going to attract more positivity into your life, creating a ripple effect of abundance and success. So what are you grateful for today? In the next 24 hours, I want you to ask yourself, what is it that you're really grateful for? And how can you focus on that aspect to enhance your experience with your abundance and success? And abundance is not just money. It's love, it's emotion, it's spirituality, and it's material realm. So I want you to take a moment each day and list 3 things in the next 24 hours that you're grateful for. And I want you to reflect on these positive gratitudes. That's going to impact your life and how you can feel inspired with this abundance and the success. So your angel number 8585 is where you will see the next 24 hours. We also have for your self-love, number 36, embracing your own beautiful soul. Being truly yourself is going to be your biggest gift. And that might be something you're grateful for, is that you are authentically yourself. I can offer myself and others. I embrace the beautiful of my soul, and I show myself to the real world. So this is you recognizing that you are an authentic soul, that you are on your journey of healing and you have been patiently working on yourself. And you're thinking about the stubbornness you're holding on to. You're going to maybe feel a little bit stubborn about something you have to let go in order to allow this person back into your life with this love. It could be a soulmate. It could just be somebody that you feel very much destined to be a part of your life. So let's do ask a question, get an answer. I want you to think of a question. I'm going to do 3 shuffles. All right, the answer to your question. The answer is no. So whatever you were asking, the universe is saying no, this is not at this time. All right, Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. It looks like we have the 5 of Cups for your energy in the next 24 hours. So there's something that you are focused on that has hurt you. Something emotionally is disappointing you. And you're really focusing more on that disappointment. You're not focusing on what's behind you, which is the support, or there's love, or there's compassion behind the situation. But you're not really focusing on the good. You're focusing on the negative aspect in the next 24 hours. What you're needing to surrender is to being out in nature. Because of this hurt and pain, this water under the bridge, this disappointment that you feel emotionally, you're being asked to surrender to get out in nature. It says take a relaxing break, spend some time in nature, replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy that nature has to offer. So you're being asked to connect with nature, to ground your energy, to balance out this hurt or this disappointment that you keep focusing on, something that you're holding on to in your situation. In the next 24 hours, you're needing to spend and connect with nature. It's very therapeutic on a soul level. Now, what are you needing to embrace? Having faith. It says, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, because you're focusing on that negative. You're not focusing on the support behind you. Yet still, you must do exactly that, is have faith. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So in the next 24 hours, whatever you keep thinking about or focusing on in your situation, you're needing to have faith that these 2 of Cups behind you, the support and love you have faith that they're all going to work out, that it all has happened for a reason, and the experience is no longer going to hurt or disappoint you. The animal oracle is the deer. You could be seeing a deer in the next 24 hours. It's about gentleness. It says, this is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and with others. Leading with grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of the spirit animal echoes the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. You may decide to go in nature. You may actually see a deer in the next 24 hours when you're connecting with nature. That is your guides letting you know that they're gently leading you away from the hurt and the disappointment, and they are supporting you so that you can focus on what this love and compassion is behind your back that you're not seeing. Your angel number is 1515, which is about self-care and self-love. It's rest, nourishment, relaxation, boundaries, healing, peace, and rejuvenation. And nature will bring all of that to you. It's okay to prioritize yourself and take time to rest. Cancel your plans if you feel overwhelmed. And instead, just recharge your batteries. You could spend some time in nature all by yourself recharging your batteries. Maybe you want to stay home and Netflix and chill. But you need to nourish your body with good food, good spirit, and good sleep and relaxation. So ask yourself, what fears or doubts are holding me back? So what is it about this that you're still holding on to? What is the fear of letting go of the hurt and disappointment? What is the doubt that you're not having faith? So how can you overcome them to leap forward in a positive change? How can you overcome this hurt and pain and focus on the love and compassion that is being supported to you in the next 24 hours? So identify one area in your life where you feel stuck. Why do you feel stuck focused on this hurt and this disappointment? And take a small step, a significant step, towards overcoming it. So what can you do to have faith to let go of this disappointment you keep focusing on in the next 24 hours so that you can feel the love and support that's gently being guided towards you, so you can turn around and see that there is support behind you? So believe your ability to create the change you desire. Believe that you can turn this around. You can turn around and see right there the Two of Cups that is behind you. And that Two of Cups could be a relationship. It could be a disappointment that you're focused on that happened, that you're needing to overcome. Maybe it's water under the bridge. So your self-love or oracle message is Spiritual Awakening 35. If you're connecting in nature in the next 24 hours, you're going through a spiritual awakening. It says, I will cultivate mindfulness every day so my vibration rises to a spiritual awakening. So you're going through, if you're connecting in nature and you're seeing that deer, that is going to get the downloads from the universe that you're waking up on a soul level, that you don't have to focus on this hurt and pain anymore, that you can have faith to be restored, that you can be loved, you can have compassion, you can restore some type of sense of stability and security for you in the next 24 hours. I do have this angel deck. It's ask a question, get an answer. Let's see what the question answer is. One more shuffle. Think of your question. The answer is for you to get more information. So whatever question is that you had, you are needing to get more information before that answer can be available to you.